Okay, and now I'm going to add some compression to the overheads to give it even more punch and pop. Since we're not mixing a song here, we're just mixing samples, I can do some sound design with these overheads to get the sample right where I need it. As you can see, I'm rolling off the threshold and rolling off the attack here to let the initial hit of the snare come in. You start to see the compressor really moving. And then I'm going to roll off the release initially just to get an idea of where I want the actual compressor to start really doing its thing here. So, all right, so starting to get there. Now we just need to make sure that our ratio is set correctly. Right now it's not as obvious, so let's crank this up to 10. A ratio setting of 10 means that for every 10 decibels over the threshold, it'll be reduced by 1. Right now we're not reducing by much, but we're also going to be adding another compressor to this chain to give it even more thwack. We'll do that in a minute. Before that, I'm going to experiment with the order of these modules. So let's switch these to see what they sound like. Sometimes when you switch the chain around, it does something a little bit more for the sound. Already I can hear a difference between putting the EQ before the compression versus after the compression. Very close, but the compressor sounds better after the EQ in this specific scenario. You'll hear people argue about this every now and then. So throw in our console emulator. These trusty guys make everything sound pretty good. And we're going to leave it on the S-type, activate the tolerance, and turn the drive all the way up. This will give it some vintage console processing.